Right guys, single leg reverse lunge. This is one of my favourite exercises for the lower body. Now, I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm going to put it up on a stepper. It's going to allow me to get a little bit deeper range of the bottom because the hip will just drop below the knee, which will hopefully bring in a little bit more posterior chains to the hamstrings and glutes. What I'm also going to do when I get to the bottom is try to take out that bottom leg and not drive up from the back leg, just to try and isolate the leg that's on top of the actual stepper or the plyometric box, okay? Just show you, I'm going to show you how I would normally do it. So, your traditional reverse lunge, you're stepping back. Again, tension should be here and here, abdominal tension. Instead of driving from here, you stabilise here and move from here. Okay, down. Two. Okay, down. Again, try to minimise movement from this leg.
Next exercise of the triplex is the neutral grip pull-up. Quick tips on this one, guys. At the bottom here, as you can see, before I initiate the pull, I'm dropping my shoulders down into my hips and driving my elbows forward and down into my side pockets as I pull, kind of like a roll. And I'm also externally rotating my palms out throughout, just to maintain tension on my lats. And the third exercise of the triplex is the standing one arm cable lateral raise. I'm holding on to further help isolate the left medial delt. Cable also allows a little bit more range at the bottom of the movement, something that you will not get from a dumbbell. Treat the hand as a hook, maintain tension on the whole of your arm. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to move that arm as far away from your body as you possibly can as you're ascending and coming up to the fully shortened position. And again, there's no need to swing in this exercise because what we're trying to do here is isolate the medial deltoid, which is the muscle of the shoulder that's sitting on the outside.
Stepping back. Again, tension should be here and here, abdominal tension. Instead of driving from here, you stabilise here and move from here. Okay, down. Two. Okay, down. Again, try to minimise movement from this leg. Both ways are equally, just to give each other just a little twist in there. Alright?
Second exercise, second triplex, is the seated cable crossover. Now this is a modified version, as hopefully you may notice we are working the lower pecs here. This exercise is quite tricky because we're trying to maintain tension solely on the chest, the serratus anterior and the pec minor, and we want to keep our shoulders stable throughout, plus maintain constant tension on those muscles that we're trying to target. Now, one of the functions of the chest is an internal rotator. I'm doing as I'm descending and fully lengthening my chest is I'm actually slightly externally rotating my upper arm bone, and then finishing with a slight protraction of the shoulders, which is basically moving the shoulders slightly forward at the end. This is just further shortening the chest. Right, so the third exercise of the second triplex, got this one from Coach Teo, and we don't have a name for it, but I'm going to call it the kneeling shrug into overhead Y. This exercise is going to build not only your upper back, building the trapezius, the rhomboids, but it's also going to vastly improve your range of movement above your head and at the shoulder joint, because it's actually improving external rotation, and most of us have too much internal rotation at the shoulder joint. Okay, so a few quick tips: stabilize your hips, your hamstrings, engage your abs, then take a belly breath and start to ascend and lift that bar above the head. Also, before you lift, shrug the shoulders back, not in front, and continue to externally rotate those palms out throughout. And my hands, you can't notice here, but are slightly wider than shoulder width. Okay, Okay, now the final part of the workout is now a core flex and an abs blast. So we're going to do 4 exercises back to back with no rest in between, then taking 60-second rest and repeating for 3 to 5 sets. And we're going to start with the hanging knee raise. Not only working your lower abdominals, but you're also getting a stability benefit by keeping your shoulders and arms tight throughout. That will be your strength exercise. Then we're moving straight into the half jackknife, which is working the lower abdominals isometrically or statically, and then we're moving from the upper body. I like this exercise as well because it's also improving your mobility of your upper body. You can get the abs fully shortened, and you're also working those muscles involved in respiration again, such as the serratus anterior, the pec minor. It's a win-win. Straight into a side plank with oblique crunch. Notice I'm keeping my shoulders stable throughout, and actually when I'm contracting, I'm sort of rotating into the contraction just to kind of follow the line of the oblique. Keep your hips steady throughout by pushing your glutes together. This just stops the hips dropping, and I actually much prefer these two side bends. And the last exercise is the full sit out, which is not only working your whole body but your rotational plane as well. Quick tip to get the max out of this exercise: always move from your hips, your shoulders and ankles, which are all mobility joints. You want to be keeping your lower back and your knee joint nice and steady throughout. And as you kick round here, you're probably going to notice a little inner thigh workout as well. And that's it. So guys, I'm changing down my diet strategy. So this is Friday night's meal, and then we'll have a Saturday night meal, and we'll have a Sunday night meal. So we're not doing it all in one day anymore. And client Chris there with his lovely, can't remember what one that is, the big pig?
Big pig.
Oh yeah, all good.